Okay, so hello and welcome to my first ever mukbang. Today we're doing mac and cheese. It's the first time I've ever tried Kraft mac and cheese. Or it's not Kraft, it's not the brand Kraft. It's called Mississippi Belle. But I feel like every every mac and cheese that isn't like mac and cheese that has been made from scratch is just Kraft mac and cheese. But it's not, I know that. Starting by putting my hair up because I don't like to get my hair in my food. I am excited. It's definitely the most yellow, orange mac and cheese I've ever had. Because usually I just make it with like not cheddar. But we'll see if it's good. And, you know, I also didn't make it with milk. So if it does taste kind of off, that is probably my fault. You know, so let's try the first bite. It's pretty good. The noodles, I don't know. It said to put like 2 liters of water. I don't have any pan that can hold 2 liters of water. So I put like way less than that. I put like 1, but it's still good. Instead of the milk, I just put extra butter and like left some of the water in there. So today I wanted to kind of give a little update on my life because, you know, my last video was about me and my boyfriend breaking up and I haven't really made anything after that. I've tried, but I don't know. I just kind of, I try and then it's like, I don't know if I should post what I filmed because it's just all over the place. But yeah, so my life has been good. I will say that. It has been, you know, it's weird not living with someone anymore. Well, it's not actually. It's pretty nice. The only thing I miss is like mostly the dog. Don't mind my sink. But yeah, it's been very nice. A lot of the people that I used to talk to are talking to me again, which is nice because like we regained that contact that we lost. So I feel like I have a lot more people to talk to than when me and him were together. This is the burnt original. I don't know if you guys in America have this because I've never seen an American person drink it, but it's like my favorite drink. Like I could show you my table right now. It's filled with like empty cans of it, but I'm not gonna show you because there's literally 14. But it's the best energy drink. I don't drink anything else. Cause why would I? The best. So my life has been good. You know, I think the thing is like my boyfriend wanted me to wait like 3 months until like I'm with somebody else because he thought that was like a good time, or he said like that was just a good time, and I was like, yeah, like I can respect that, but like I never said that I was gonna follow that because like, okay, I think it's cool that you think 3 months is okay, but I don't really care. Also, I was very over him already when we broke up because I've been wanting to break up for some time. And so it was like, am I just gonna wait just because? But yeah. Anyway, so it's been good, yeah. And I think you know, there was a guy I started talking to a couple of months before we broke up, actually. And yeah, I met him last week. I literally flew out to meet him. Which is like, what? Who is she? Who does she think she is? She flew out to see somebody? It's mad. But I did. And he was super cute. I know it sounds sketchy. Excuse me. I know it sounds sketchy that like we started talking before me and my boyfriend broke up, but when me and my boyfriend were together, I didn't have any friends. Like I literally didn't have anybody else to talk to than him. So I got the U-Boat app because I wanted to have like backup, I guess, for when we broke up so that I wouldn't be all alone. And, you know, that's where I met that guy. And like I said, it was just to have like backup, as in a friend, you know. But I really, you know, of course I thought he was attractive. Like, I feel like U-Boat and Tinder and all that, like, even if you're just looking for a friend, you do look at how they look, obviously, because that's what you're shown. But the more I got to know him, the more I was just like, wow, like, he's very, you know, dreamy. He's like everything. And so we wanted to meet each other, you know? And now we have. So I was there for like 4 days. We didn't do much. We were at a hotel. So most of what we were doing, we were just watching movies and YouTube. We went to see the Royal Palace here in Norway, which was, I mean, I feel like a lot of the buildings in the capital were so much more royal looking than the actual palace, but you know, it was still cool. And he was so sweet. It was a lot of fun. I was very comfortable being with him, you know. Usually I don't feel that comfortable. Like usually if I'm with a new person, I just hate to fall asleep because like I don't want to fall asleep before them. But with him, it was like, you know, I could just fall asleep. You know, like there could, like if I was tired, like I would be dozing off while he'd just be laying there, and it was comfortable. I feel like also when I'm comfortable with people, like I don't really have a limit to what I can say, and like I don't really know where the line goes. So I'll just start saying stuff, and when they react, like I'll start saying even more because I think it's funny. And I did that with him, and you know, I joked about like, oh, he judges me for everything, but like we both knew that that was a joke, and I think both of us just had a lot of fun, you know? I don't love the fact that he lives so far away because like neither of us want to be in a long distance relationship. And you know, he studies and still lives with his parents. And so, you know, it might take a while before he would even think to move, if even he would have thought that. Did that make sense? Like he has said that he has thought about moving before, like moving out of where he lives and like to a whole nother place. But, you know, when is that gonna happen? I don't think anytime soon. Do y'all want some ASMR? It's not bad. Yeah, but not anytime soon, I would assume. So the chance that, I mean, I'm still hopeful. I'm not gonna say anything against that. I'm still hopeful. Because I really had a lot of fun. I've started doing driving lessons for a car. And because, well, I've only taken one, but I've drove a lot with my mom, so I'm pretty comfortable right now. The only thing, like, I'm gonna have, I'm gonna try taking my driver's license for a motorcycle in the beginning of April, which I'm so scared for because I haven't driven a motorcycle in like so many months because it's been winter, so you don't ride them at winter, and also like I don't have anybody to ride with, so I want to ask if I can get any lessons before that, because he just said like, oh, we've put you on like so that I have like a warm-up lesson, but that's like just a 45-minute lesson right before it, and like I'm not that comfortable. Well, I am, but I need to like get back into it. And also like, I don't know how it is with cars exactly. I think you just, when you're taking it, you just get like this planned trip that you're going on kind of, and you just drive there. But with motorcycle, like it's the same thing, but like in the beginning there's like some practices on, I don't know what it's called. Some practices you have to do basically. So it's like riding like this in between some stuff, and also like riding basically without driving, just by like releasing your clutch, and like you have to do a turn, and I'm so scared to drop the bike. Like, what do I do? Like, those bikes are so heavy. I think I actually managed to pick it up once because my adrenaline was just rushing so much when I dropped it that like I managed to get it up, but like they are so heavy. And like I don't know how much those practices count in like the final result, because I feel like on the road I'm good. Again, I want to like have more lessons before that so that I can get back into it, because like right now I don't really remember, or I do, but I kind of don't. So I'm a little scared. I think it's gonna go all right, like, but I hope I can get some lessons before that. Don't worry about it. Also, my ex, like, we did try to stay friends, but, and I guess like we somewhat are, but when we were together, he was really mean to me, and he said a lot of mean stuff, and like he has said some mean stuff after we broke up and when we were breaking up. So like I wasn't really the most hyped to be friends with him, but since he wanted to, like I was like, okay. Like one of the things he said, like we both downloaded Tinder, right? Like we both did. I did it a little before him, but then he did, and he told me, and I was like, yeah, I downloaded it like a couple days ago. And he got really salty because I got like 99 plus likes in 15 minutes after getting the app, and he didn't get like any, which is not my fault. Like it's just not. And I would comment whenever I saw somebody that we knew of, and there's a lot of people that he would be mad with me with for no reason. People that I just know who they are, but I've never spoken to them a day in my life. And like he would get mad at me when we were together, just like if we mentioned them, because he thought, that I would think they were attractive. Just like, okay, like, why are you mad at me for thinking that I'm gonna think someone's attractive? Like some of them are not even my type, you know? And I feel stupid for saying this, but like, there's a lot of like dark-skinned guys. He basically thinks that every dark-skinned guy is my type because he knows that I do prefer dark-skinned men. But like, the people that I've been with mostly have been white. I do prefer dark-skinned men, but that doesn't mean that I don't find white guys attractive. And he would just make it seem like I was so obsessed with black guys. And so whenever we would see a dark-skinned man, like, he would be so mad. And it's like, it's not everybody. Like, I'm not attracted to the race. Like, there's features that I think are pretty, and not all of them have that. So, you know. And like, he basically wrote to me one time, like, oh, if you see any of these 3 guys and you swipe right on them, then I don't want to be your friend. Okay? I was not the one who wanted to be your friend. Like, you're the one who wanted me as your friend. Like, if we are not friends anymore, I literally could not care less. So, like, that's fine with me, you know? And I told him that. Because, like, are you stupid? Are you actually dumb? Don't mind my sink. And you know, he knows that I met the one guy and another guy. Because, and I'm not saying, you know, he just knows I met them, you know? The thing is, like, he just, with the first guy, he was very like, oh, you know, I hope you guys can, you know, get along and become friends. Really pushing the fact that we're just gonna be friends, you know? I was like, yeah, cool. And he was like, oh, you know, because he lives like 2 hours away, that guy. And, you know, I was like, when he realized that I was gonna go over there, he was like, oh my gosh, are you gonna sleep there? And I was like, yeah, I didn't realize I had to do that until like earlier today. And he was like, oh, well, where are you gonna sleep? On an air mattress or on the sofa? Like, bro, I've never seen this guy's house. I don't know, you know, how big it is. I don't know, you know, because it was actually pretty fucking small. There's, like, he basically had just the smallest apartment I've ever seen. So he basically didn't have a couch because the couch was like a sofa couch. Wait, what? A bed couch? And he just had it as a bed. So, like, first of all, it's none of your business where I'm gonna sleep. And second of all, like, I don't even know. And, like, I don't care where I'm gonna sleep. You could be as mad as you want. And, you know, it's just been really nice to not... Well, I mean, I know that he's still, like, is salty. And he's still like, oh, I just, you know, he was talking about, oh, it sucks when he goes on Snapchat. He hates using Snapchat now. I was like, why? And he said, like, oh, because every time I go there, I just want to, like, write to you and say I love you because I still do. I was like, okay. Too bad because, like, yeah. But it's been nice to be single. I think that my boyfriend, I just thought about this a little earlier. My boyfriend always was like, oh my gosh, like, can I see your videos? When do I get to see your videos? Like, I want to see your videos. And I was like, I don't know, not now at least. Like, maybe in the future, you know? And he would always be like, oh, like, why do I have to wait? Personally, I make videos for YouTube. I don't make videos for the people that I know, you know? I make my videos for people who want to watch them. I don't make videos for sympathy views, you know? So I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? You know, I don't want to be like, hey, everybody that I know, like, do you guys want to see my YouTube videos just because you know me? Like, if they're not interested in it, then, like, why? Why? And there was one time, my phone was almost dead, and I think he was, like, sleeping on the couch or something. And I was just watching YouTube, and so I went on his phone instead to watch YouTube. And I went to my channel. And, like, he had watched some of the videos, so he had basically just been lying, being like, oh, you know, I want to see them. What's your channel name? Like, he probably forgot what it was, but, like, it just made me very uncomfortable that he was, like, lying about not having seen anything when he clearly had. Because why would you do that? I've literally told you so many times that I don't want you to see them. At least not until I show you. And then you still go ahead and do it. And lie to me about it. Stupid. Anyways, about the guy that I met up with last week. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And also just the cutest. I felt like I could say anything. And I don't know, I felt so, like I said, comfortable. Like, I don't know. And he was just so sweet. He was a little shorter than I thought, which I'm not saying that in, like, a mean way. I am pretty short, I would say. Well, I'm not pretty short. I would just say I'm shorter than other people. Like, I'm not shorter than, like, everybody, but I'm still sort of short. But I don't know the average in Norway. I'm 166 or 165. And he was apparently, like, 177. Didn't seem that much when we were standing next to each other, but also, like, that might be my fault. I haven't, you know, measured my height in forever, basically, so I might be the one who's in the wrong there, but I don't really think it mattered. Like, I think at first, when we first, like, saw each other and I got up to give him a hug, it was, like, a little, like, oh, what? But it's nothing to do with, like, me being like, oh gosh, ew, a short guy. It's just, I kind of have, like, some sort of trauma from when I was young. I used to be the tallest girl in my class for, like, a long while. Or in my grade, rather. And I was tall, and I was also, you know, I was chubby, but I was also, like, strong because I worked out. And I just don't like the feeling of being masculine. And when I'm taller than a guy, I feel that. And it, like, really makes me uncomfortable because it's like, I don't want to feel that feeling. I hate it so much. Because it, like, when I was younger, it just made me feel like, oh, nobody can ever, like me because I'm bigger. I'm taller, I'm stronger, like, I can have a guy on my shoulders. Like, I don't want to do that. So I don't really like that feeling. But I think it wasn't, you know, he was still taller than me. And it was just, you know, it was nice, nonetheless. So I'm not saying that he was short, because he wasn't really short. And he was a good height. Okay. My brothers are pretty tall though. One of my brothers is like 203 or something. And the other one is like 193, 206 and 193. I don't know. Something around there. So they're pretty tall, you know. I'm pretty short compared to them. But it was pretty sick, you know. Really, because I just found the whole thing so funny. When I was on the plane, I was like, what? Who do I think I am? Because like, I'm on a plane to meet a guy. I've never been on a plane alone before. I've never taken a train at all. And not alone. And I've also never been to the capital of Norway, but we did all that. She did all that. You know? And it was just such a weird feeling, because like, I remember when I was like younger and I had Yubo, I would promise so many guys, you know, oh, we're gonna meet up, you know, I'm down for it, you know. Oh, I live with my parents, but maybe sometime in the future. But like, I never actually planned to meet up with them. But this guy, I don't know. There's something about him. I just really wanted to meet him, and now I fucking have. I literally flew out to see him. He just really makes me feel like I can trust him. Like, and he just has ever since we started talking. Stupid. But yeah, so it's a pretty sick thought. The sad thing is that he literally lives so far away that like it would take 7 hours to drive there, because it's literally on the other side of the country. And I mean, flying takes like only an hour, but still it's pricey. I don't know when I'll see him again, you know? But I mean, I'm hoping as soon as possible, but like most likely not as soon as possible. But I'm not gonna be like mad if it takes some time, because like, you know, that's fine. It's just a little sad. And then also like, since he lives so far away and none of us want to be in a long distance relationship, it's like, it's kind of scary to go all in, because it's like, I don't even know, because yeah, he has talked about like, he has thought about moving for a long time, like ever since he was younger, I feel, I think. What the fuck? But it's still like, are you really gonna do that? And if so, like, that might be in a lot of years, you know? So it's like, are we gonna just wait around? I mean, I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying that it's scary to wait for something you don't know is like definite. That's kind of scary. But I really want to see him again. You know, he said he missed me, so I don't think he had a bad experience. And before meeting, we were like, oh, if we're gonna do it again, he could come here instead, because he was saying that I was the one who said that we can meet in the capital. Why would I say that? Why? can guarantee you he was the one who said it, but yeah, next time we might want to meet up here because then we don't have to pay for hotels. So it's a lot cheaper. And also, like, I just have a whole house to myself. So it's like, why would we not? So I truly have been living my best life after me and my ex broke up. You know, it doesn't feel, well, no, I wouldn't say I'm sad for him. No. I think he got what was coming to him. So I don't really feel bad for saying that I'm doing better now that we're not together. I don't miss being with him. My mental has been so much better. I've gotten to relax. Like, it's just been very good for me. And I've gotten to kind of like put myself first a little more. And, you know, I've gotten to eat whatever I want. So I've lost some weight because when he was here, like, you know, he was home every other month because he was working every other month. So whenever, like, my body was just going through it. Whenever he was home, I would gain 5 kilos, and whenever he was gone, I would lose 5 kilos. It was up and down every fucking month. And now it's been declining, which, you know, I have wanted to lose some weight, so I feel good about it. I have lost some of my butt, which I can't say that I'm the happiest about because, like, I can see that she's smaller. I don't like it, but at the same time, like, my whole body is a little smaller, so I guess that just goes with it. I want to get more into like working out though, because I like a strong back. I think strong arms are very, very pretty. And my legs are muscly. I feel like whenever I work out my legs for like 3 days, like they get super muscly already. So like there are muscles there, they're just not always being used as much. But I feel like if I worked out, you know, found a way to grow my fucking ass because it's shrinking, which is sad because it's already like not the big, well, it used to be kind of big. Well, it could be bigger now at least. It could. So good. Okay, so this is my mukbang, my first mukbang. I don't know. It's my first time trying Kraft mac and cheese, and it was good. It was. It was a little much. I won't lie. It says that it's like 3 portions in one of the boxes, and I had a whole box, but like it's not that many calories, and like I usually only eat once a day. And I just wanted to do a mukbang because like I've thought about, or I have tried making videos just being like making an update on my life, but like it always goes everywhere and it's just like me talking, so like what does that really do? But I feel like a mukbang is a little more fun. Also, I have been watching a couple mukbang, or it's more compilations and like meme videos, but nevertheless. But yeah, this was a good meal. First time trying Kraft mac and cheese, updating you on my life, my relationships, and driving. I'm scared for that. I mean, if I don't get it, it's GG go next, like it always is, but it would be fun to be able to drive by myself, because taking the bus is a fucking hassle and I get late to work sometimes. A lot of the time. But it's just like a couple of minutes, but like still, it's ghetto. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm very glad that you stuck around, and I hope to see you again soon. I can never promise anything. I'm so sorry. I can't promise because like, I don't know. My mind is everywhere, and like I always try to like motivate myself to make YouTube videos, but then like, I don't know. I've kind of had, well, I'm not gonna blame anything, but I'm not doing the best mentally, even though I'm doing better. Like, I still, you know. So it's not always that good, and I don't always know what to film, and I feel like sometimes my life is just very boring. So like, what do I want to say? And sometimes I film a little more spicy things, like I tell like stories and stuff like that, but then I'm like, do I really want to share that? Because in the moment I'm so impulsive. I'm just like, I want to say this and I want everybody to know, and like I don't give a fuck who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about. I just want to get it out. But then like when I'm done, I'm like, I have the video in my camera roll and I'm just like, I don't know, do I want to post that? And then like 2 or 3 days later, I'm like, I don't really know if I would say that. Like, I don't know how I feel about saying that publicly. I just want to be an open book, but like sometimes I feel like say with the guy that, you know, my crush, right? There's stuff that I want to say that it's not even bad, but it's just like, I don't want to put his business out there in case he has something against it. Because like then for the future, like, is he gonna hate me if he finds out? Like, is he gonna hate me? But yeah, thank you so much for watching once again. I really do hope to see you soon, and I appreciate you coming around. So yeah, bye.